Hey y'all, what's shaking? It's your girl, SoulSisterShelley. Happy Saturday, fam. I don't have any notes, but I wanted to pop on here and drop a live about the tables turning. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna say. Let me turn down my music. I got a 6-minute timer, so I'm going to try to make this quick but I want to talk to y'all about the tables turning. I always say to y'all, I've been saying it for years, about always doing the next right thing. And this is why you always got to do the next right thing. Because when you always do the next right thing, the tables eventually turn. And if you're somebody that always does the next right thing, they turn in your favor. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's universal law. It's inevitable. So hang on. I'll be right back. Y'all know how I like, y'all like my flamingo? I had a flamingo. Y'all know how I like when I don't have notes. Sometimes those have been some of my best lives. My most well-received lives have been the lives where I have not had any notes, where I've gone totally impromptu. But something has happened in my life personally in the last 24 to 48 hours where I have just been like, that is just not, hey babe, how are you? Where I've just been like, that's just not right. It's just not right. And why we have to always do the next right thing is it's so easy. It is so easy. Our nature, it can be to lash out at people. And you know when you've been wronged and you know that you haven't deserved it. But we have got to take the high road, fam. Take the high road. Because as quickly as things were going, hi Sandra, how are you, darling? As quickly as things were not going in my favor, so to speak, just that quickly because I took the high road and I didn't. And I want to say this isn't like yay me, but it is, yay me. I wanted so badly. I'm human, y'all. I wanted to I'm from West Virginia. I'm a country girl. I can open up a can of you know what on you. I can open up a can of, yeah, I can. But I chose not to. And I want to encourage someone that is going through something maybe that isn't quote unquote fair. And you know that you didn't deserve it, the tables always turn. If you always do the next right thing, even when you have every right in the world. I'm not saying don't defend yourself. Don't let people walk all over you and treat you like you want to be a doormat, people walk all over you. You give them an inch, they'll take a foot. You have to stand up for yourself, but at the same time, you don't fight. Listen, I am a rising phoenix, my comeback kings and queens, right? You don't fight fire with fire. You do not fight fire with fire. I don't believe that. I believe, him without sin cast the first stone. I just like to look at people and go, you know what? I'm going to do the next right thing. And the next right thing is for me to just don't even pay you any mind. I'm not even going to give you the satisfaction of getting a reaction from me. That's why we respond. We don't react. React is when you knee jerk. You do stuff out of you just come back at somebody. And I wanted to. Straight facts. I actually meant to. I was gonna actually print it out and read it to you all. What kind of hate mail I got? I got some super hate. And when you're doing the next right thing, that is the best response you can ever give them is nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. They don't deserve a response. It doesn't even deserve a response. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Always do the next right things because the tables will always turn. The light always wins. Good always defeats evil. It's what we do, okay? It's what we do. And I have to be completely transparent with you all. I had to really reel it in. I was like, oh, heck no. Like, you're not going to come at me like that. But I just watched my last live back. If you all haven't seen it, go and watch it. I was on fire. I mean, but rightfully so. I was just talking to you all about, hey, you know, like, don't let people do you dirty. Don't let people try to make you believe that you're the problem when you are not the problem. But at the same time, so this kind of piggybacks my last live. At the same time, you can't come back at their throat. You just can't. Don't lower yourself. Just don't. Don't put yourself on that level. Don't let people try to brainwash you into thinking that you're the problem. Okay? But also don't come back at them with the same stupid poison they're spewing. Just don't do it. Because the tables always turn. And they may not turn like you get your apology or you get closure. It doesn't work like that. We have to recognize it comes in vindication. Justice always gets served when you see the things playing out in someone else's life that really did you dirty, and you know, they have legal problems, they have financial problems, everybody finally turns their back on them because they see their true colors. You stand in your truth, do the next right thing. You don't have to defend yourself. I can show you better than I can tell you. That's what you tell people. I mean, you don't tell them anything, really. You just show them. I can show you better than I can tell you. Thank you for that, love. I'm glad you appreciated that. Yeah, I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm not going to sit here and waste my energy defending myself. All I'm going to do is show up, show up, show up. Hi, Kurt. How are you, hon? I'm going to show up and do the next right thing. That's all you have to do, fam. That's all we have to do is show up and do the next right thing. I mean, it plays itself out. I'm laughing, I'm giggling because to me, sometimes I just think, wow. Well, I'm laughing because I'm telling y'all, it took a lot of self-control for me not come unglued and be like, oh, heck no. I'll tell y'all what happened. Did I start my timer? Let me start my timer. 6 minutes, I'm done. What happened was, hold up. 6 minutes, there it goes. Okay, there's much more to the story, but I will tell you all this. The one thing that really can get under my skin, and if you know me, you know, is that I have done a lot of things. Hi, Ivory. I have done a lot of things in life that I'm not proud of. I've made a lot of mistakes that I've had to learn from and grow from and become a better person because of. But the one thing that would really will get me is if anyone challenges the kind of mother I am. I have a really tough time with that. And we need to understand that anytime people are going to try to come at you, they're going to come at you with what they know they can hurt you with. And someone really challenged that and said some things that I was just like, you got to be kidding me. And I wanted to defend myself. I felt justified in defending myself. But I just did the next right thing, which means just continuing to be an awesome human being and not lashing out and not giving them a piece of my mind. And in the last 24 to 48 hours, like, things have come unglued for this individual. And I'm like, Turns out that when you throw a boomerang out, when you throw shade, fam, you throw good energy out, you throw out good vibes, lots and lots and lots of good vibes, and you mean it, because I do. You throw out peace, you throw out joy, you throw out happiness, or love, peace, love, and joy. Sorry, I got distracted with that. But like a boomerang, it's like a boomerang. Whatever you throw out is going to come back. If you're always doing the next right thing, good things are going to happen to you. If you're throwing out shade and you're throwing out ugliness and you're throwing out hate and anger, then you're going to sit around and wonder why things aren't working out for you. Well, what you put out is what you get out of life. Yeah. So always do the next right thing. And the tables will eventually turn. So if you're in a difficult place and you're thinking you're not going to get justice, I'm here to tell you, you are. You keep your chin up. Take the high road. Do the next right thing. As hard as it can be sometimes, it is the indication of someone with a high emotional IQ. If you can keep it intact, when someone is really saying things that are inappropriate and are get under your skin, you just smile and nod. You just smile and nod. And if you know who you are and you know what you stand for and you know where you came from and you know where you're going, I know who I am. I know where I came from. I know where I'm going. I know what I've done wrong. I know what I'm trying to become. I know where I'm striving to be. I know who I am. Nobody can tell you any differently, and don't let them. Just let them sit in their anger and fury and say whatever they got to say, you know, and sit back and go, wow. I feel sad for I actually feel, to believe it or not, you all, I feel sad for anyone, any of the trolls, any of the hate that I get. I actually feel sad for them, because I'm like, for you to be that angry at me, it says a lot more about you than it does about me. It says a lot more it says so much about the other person and not about you. As long as you stand in your truth and you know who you are and you know where you're going. I know who I am. I know where I came from. I know where I'm going. I know who I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. I'm not trying to be out here hurting anybody. And if you have to not like who I'm talking to right now on this other side, if they don't like you, you're doing something right, baby. You're doing something right. You remember that. And the tables will turn. God is your vindicator. You don't have to get revenge. Your justice comes in showing up and always doing the next right thing. That's all there is to it. The tables always turn. The tables always turn. It is inevitable. You cannot put good out into the universe and good doesn't come back to you. Try it. Just try it. If you don't believe me, just try it. Try to show up and be an awesome human being. Try to go out and be kind to people. Try to show love and light. Try to be compassionate. Try to be understanding. Try to not lose your temper. Try to hold a huge emotional IQ. My timer just went off. And not fight fire with fire. You come up with your wings of fire, stronger, smarter, and more powerful, and leave with that. You don't have to do anything else except the next right thing. The tables always turn, boo-boo. That's all I got for you. I hope that helps someone. I do. I feel like somebody's up against something that's like, that ain't right. Yeah, you're right. It's not right. But it's not your job. It's not your place. It's not your job. Spend your energy elsewhere. Spend your energy doing things that matter. Not fighting battles with people that don't matter. I'm sorry. It tickles me, but I love you guys. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I do. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you good vibes. Lots and lots and lots of good vibes. Peace, love, and joy. Smooches. Peace.